Tell the woman you get absolutely nothing if you get divorced. They'll start thinking twice about it.
That is the single greatest act of rebellion, if you like, against the liberal culture that is suppressing people's desires, that is suppressing their potential, is to go out and actually engage in real relationships, get married, have a family, have kids, have your own ideas, and be a responsible member of society. I mean, this is what people are built to do. And again, it's what young people want to do.
It's what they were built to do until people like you changed the laws and made it so unthinkable to get married. And then you want to turn around like you don't know that the laws that you passed within your government caused this.
I want to be challenged.
They always want to make it seem like they don't know. I don't understand why these guys don't want to get married. They need to man up. Pull us, as the right would say, pull yourself up from your bootstraps. In this situation, they were left with no bootstraps to pull up. So, can't really help you there, can we?
Best-selling author and one of the most sought-after opinion leaders in the world, Douglas Murray. Douglas, let's start in New York, where you live. I want to play you some footage from the subway. First bit of footage, we're seeing two men assaulting an Asian man, absolutely just disgusting levels of violence. And then we've got a thug assaulting a terrified woman in front of a train where there's quite a number of able-bodied men around, but in both clips, no one steps in to help. We know crime has skyrocketed in New York, but what I find just as disturbing is the lack of comparisons. Where have all the real men gone, Douglas?
Boom, there you go. We got it. She had to throw in that little zinger. Where have all the good men gone? Again, people on television have short attention spans, or they just live in their own little bubble. Why don't we go back, because we don't have to go back that far. Let's go back to when Trump got elected and politicians became nut jobs that made everyone crazy and doing all this crazy stuff and giving people, you know, the benefit of the doubt and let them do all the crazy stuff. How about we start there? So let's start here. Me Too. Me Too is the reason why there are no real men. It's not that the real men don't exist. They just don't feel like helping you. False rape allegations. Women that are allowed to hit a man and go to jail. A man wants to defend himself and he has to apologize and he can still be arrested. How about the fact that a woman can basically lie about R-word allegations, and we have a DA that won't prosecute her because it will discourage other women from coming clean who are actual victims. False sexual harassment lawsuits at work. You can make whatever excuses you want. The honest truth is, why the hell would I help you? And it's sad because there may be a real victim, but it's like the boy who tried wolf. It's not my problem. It's up to you, women, to separate yourselves from those hyenas. The ones that ruin it for you, don't pretend like it's not your job. It is your job, because it's your job to protect your integrity and protect your name. If you don't want to do that, you get lumped with the rest of them. It's not about no real men out there. It's about the fact that no real man wants to help you because they don't want to take that risk.
You're absolutely right, Rita. I mean, it's really shocking that you see, you know, this distressed woman, for instance, on the subway, or this Asian man just being assaulted. And people seem to think that the best they can do as citizens is to record it on their mobile.
Yes. Because if a man does something or grabs her the wrong way to save her, and she says, oh, he tried to also sexually harass me, that camera is going to save him because no one cares. She could literally say she's a victim. Just like that cop, I forgot where she's from, basically had the CC carousel by the entire department, possibly even the dog, because, you know, he's an alpha. Cheated on her man. Now she gets to go online and threaten to sue them for wrongful termination. Yep.
phone and then upload it to Instagram or something. I mean, as you say, not just what happened to the Good Samaritans, but what happened to the men. I mean, in that carriage where the man pulled...
I saw a lot of strong, independent women on that train. How come none of them stopped them? Isn't this what Me Too fought for? Come on, girls, girl power. Get out there. Defend your home girl. Feminitas unite.
Pulls the woman down by her hair. She's clearly in deep terror and distress, clearly terrified and crying out for help. And there are men in the carriage there. I suspect, like everyone, they've seen stories and read stories of people intervening with somebody and being knifed or shot. But does that...
How come you haven't watched the stories of women who made men fear so much that they don't want to even bother helping women because women burnt that bridge? Nah, we see all these stories, but you don't.
Man should ever intervene. No citizen should ever intervene. The guys in this carriage, as far as I can see, just sort of either watched on or stared into their devices and just hoped it would sort of go away. But
that's exactly what I would do. That's exactly what I do. I'm not going to lose my family over some allegations. I don't care what anybody says. If you are a woman that's outraged, don't be outraged by me. Be outraged by the women who made this what it was today. Get mad at them. If you don't, you're part of the problem.
There's a sort of deeper point to this. It's not just a breakdown in law and order. It's also the breakdown of masculinity because...
No, the breakdown of masculinity happened a long time ago. You and people like you have been trying to tear down masculinity for a long time. Let's stop pretending masculinity just deteriorated on its own. Your smear campaigns all day long did that. Let's stop playing games.
We've had so many years of the radical left and others saying, toxic masculinity. Well, there's good masculinity, and they never talk about that. And they've demoralized so many people. They've persuaded people that basically masculinity is a bad thing. No, there are times you need it. There are times you really need it, and there are times that people should show it. And when a woman is assaulted on a carriage, if there's a bunch of men and they just stand by, that's just demasculinized people, and it's just shocking.
Then you should teach the world, especially women, not to burn their bridges. Don't burn your bridges. These men are here to protect you, but only if you've earned their protection. You're not owed anything.
Oh, it is. And I think for women, it's particularly scary because that is something...
You mean to say wake-up call?
Expect a man to do, to step in and to have that protective instinct.
Always to do your job no matter what. Oh, yeah. It's my job to protect you. And then when you feel threatened or your mind changes, oh, he tried to do this thing to me. No, thank you. No, thank you at all. Fix your problem, and maybe we'll come back.